Hello there, folks. Welcome back to ESA's Summer Online. We are raising money for Alzheimer-Fonden. Links to donate can be found below the stream. We would also like to thank Kaspersky, Twitch, and ViewSonic for sponsoring this event. Now, it is time for Eriphram, who is going to be running the Immortal. Take it away.
Hello everyone, I hope everyone's having a good time right now. Got a good classic Nintendo game here, the Immortal. We got a little preview playing here just of how much fun we can be having along the way. With me I've got Drumboardist.
Hello everybody, how y'all doing?
And we're going to take you through a couple floors of fun of the Immortal. This was a very frustrating game for me as a youth, and unable to complete it as a youth, and recently more completed in my adult life. The run here is going to be pretty fast-paced. We're going to be talking a lot, and hopefully we'll get some donations in as well. So with that, we're going to get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1... So just to set the tone, you get one single warning here that it might be a good idea to move. And if you don't move, you, giant worm comes up from the ground and eats you.
As with most things in this game, you're given one hint, if that. If you fail, you're just dead. Combat, thankfully, while annoying, is a little more hacky-slashy and less graphic than the Genesis version, so we don't have to censor things.
Yes, and you just swing back and forth during combat, and if you so feel it, you can also dodge, but this is more of a philosophy of the best defense is a great offense. The game likes to throw you right into the middle of chaos. You get a very tiny little bit of plot development in the first room, if you so choose, but it doesn't make sense. It raises more questions. The instruction manual doesn't really enlighten you, other than the fact that it has a guide to complete the first floor, because it was just that much fun to figure out on your own.
That
So
the incredibly optional rare print of the book that explained more that nobody ever got.
I didn't even know about it. We're gonna try
very
and
rare.
dodge around this enemy here, and unfortunately it got us, so it happens every now and then.
Oh boy, more hacky-slashy.
Just kind of mash the D-pad, or since we're using the Switch Virtual Console here, since it just recently released on there, back and forth and keep moving. Here, the poison arrows flying around, they'll kill you. If they hit you, you can also die after you enter this room here, which is fun. I'm gonna light up this room for fun, just to show what enemies are here. There's 2 invisible shades. Normally we would navigate the room completely dark, and if you get into an encounter, you get an encounter. And you also saw the effect of the bat right there, which, if it constantly runs into you, can kill you faster than combat.
Yeah, that's your health in the bottom right, or was your health in the bottom right. So, amulet.
If we wanted to, we could sleep on this straw bed here for plot and to heal up, but the end of the floor is right here. So we don't need to, because now our health is full. These are slimes. They're friendly. They just want to be petted and get to your bones.
They just want hugs. See, there you go. Oh, continue. Oh, you weren't supposed to do that.
Will-o'-the-wisp here, we're going to read the charm to make them friendly. Friendlier than the slimes. And we're going to lead them into the next room here. And hope they follow us. That third one has already gone off in some other direction.
Nope,
so
he's
I don't know
gone.
what's going on.
So some of them decide to eventually join us. There's one.
Yeah, that was long.
Because
Oh,
fighting these guys takes forever anyway, so you let the wisps do it for you, or wisp at this. This is gonna take a bit. Yeah.
and now we just wait for it to do its work and hope the bats don't come out to play too much. That's close enough. We're gonna grab a bag of dust from this guy here. Go to this plot of dirt, drop some spores on the ground. If you notice on the first floor, there was also some dirt where you could have dropped it, and this thing comes out and kills everything. So it was a trap. Fun effect, if you dropped it on the first floor and died from it, it's no longer in your inventory, and you can't complete this floor.
and there's no way you would know, other than the fact that you continued on the first floor and thought you made a simple mistake.
And this game will punish you for simple mistakes floors later. You forget an item or spell or get rid of something. It was a nice game. We're gonna drop the rock that we got here that was slightly larger than a stone and take our friendly slime and let it hug that rock to reveal our last, or not our last, but second gem. And we're gonna play a game of chicken.
Go, go.
This guy here is a jerk, so we're gonna throw some dust in his face. And because we threw dust in his face, he wants to help us and give us the final gem.
Yep. So now he's tired of making the gem. He just hands it to you.
And this is my least favorite room, because we've got another pet slime in a very narrow corridor, and I don't like the angle. Oh, okay. I did not like that angle, but we got by.
The door strats. Yep.
When you're going for top times, you really can't dodge like that, so I'm happy it worked out.
Yeah. Solid floor, too.
The Goblin King told you how to do it. Drop the gems in a certain pattern, and here we are. Alright, we're gonna get to the green flame here. Wait for the red flame to turn green, and then we're gonna count and try to time it. Okay. We're gonna try and catch the green flame later on in an appropriate amount of time. Hopefully it'll work out.
Dodge a fight, because we don't like fights.
And the fact that the troll went the wrong direction, means we're probably not going to catch it. But that's okay. Drum, what just happened here?
You do well, yeah, you keep looking at your amulet and nothing happens, but for some odd reason, enemies can just walk right through you. Is that intended?
No, it is not intended.
Oh, okay.
We use it and try to avoid as many encounters as possible.
Well, it seems to be working. I say keep doing it.
Since we're coming up towards the end of floor 3 fairly quickly here, hopefully, the save or skip on a donation incentive should probably be closed up real soon. What's our current status on that?
Okay, closing it now, and I'll just double check it for you. Just give me a few seconds. Okay. Okay, so we have, with $75, we are going to save Anna.
Alright. We got some bonus content here. So, this guy is Donrick. We don't know that officially yet, but we have his ring from the first floor, but he doesn't want it. So, we're just going to take this flying carpet and navigate this room. If you were to walk this room, a worm will pop up out of the ground, tremor style, and eat you. Carpet can be a little unwieldy to control, and we might see a couple more. There is a chance that I might have to continue on this floor, because normally I don't do this, but you find a ring here to Anna. Normally it's just fly through the door as fast as possible and move into the next section.
And there are, unfortunately, the insta-kill flames everywhere. How wonderful.
Yep. And we're also going to make a detour here, because I heard people want some coffee. So we got a coffee pot here.
Yes, the Immortal, featuring caffeine.
That's right.
Chat, go ahead and post your ideas of who the Immortal is in this game, because I don't know. It's definitely not you.
Has not declared. We don't even know the wizard's name. So we've got this person in the wall, and it's Anna. She was kidnapped and dragged down here. We're gonna give her a ring. We're gonna get a hug. We're gonna get a ring in return, and she will get out of here. She also gives you the clue to finish this floor, if you have not played this before. Round the circle 3 times. So we're going to go around 3 times. Hopefully this will be our last combat encounter.
Foolish old man.
Just to confirm something, I don't know if you were told, but your get coffee incentive was met.
Yes. And he already has it, so I certainly hope so.
Good. Sorry, I missed that. Falling asleep.
I did peek at the tracker ahead of time and saw that it was Matt, so I kind of just took advantage of that. While we do some combat here, would be good for a donation or two if there's any.
Okay, well, we'd just like to thank everyone for watching ESA Summer Online. We are raising money for Alzheimer Fondant. We've currently raised $41,262 towards the cause. We are still looking to try, however, to reach $10,000 for the Super Mario 64 16-star incentive. And that's currently sitting on... Let me just double check it. It is currently sitting on $4,026.33. So we've got a few hours yet to get that in, but if you can keep those donations in, remember, it's all going to a fantastic cause. Thank you very much indeed.
It's a very close fight.
Yeah, and I was also worried about our buddy the Bat coming out to come give me a hug and take away my last piece of health there. So we got a friendly vendor here that sells us a potion. Since we're not going to have time to talk about this later, that guy is actually Mortimer, the guy we're trying to save. He is selling us a potion, but that's not revealed in this version at all. We drink the potion, and we actually just die by being stepped on because it's easier.
Yeah, and now you just get bodied by some dragon things.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Well, they can mob you sometimes. Oh no, more enemies.
Look
Look at
going
my
on
watch.
here.
Yay!
I got my revenge. So that means I am on my last life right now on this floor. This room, you can't mess up on the navigation, otherwise a worm will come up Tremor style. So we're going to navigate it without a tool that was in the chest that just wrecked the floor.
Well,
we got a time for donations if there's any.
Okay, thank you very much indeed. Again, we'd just like to make you aware that Alzheimer's Fondant is the cause that we're raising a bit of money for this event. And they yearly, the Alzheimer Fondant's Science Council and Board of Directors grant scientists and projects around 30 million Swedish krona. Alzheimer Fondant is the Swedish national fundraising organisation focusing on Alzheimer's disease and other dementia-related diseases. Remember, when you do donate towards the cause, if you put in a minimum donation of $30, that will get you a ViewSonic into the draw for a ViewSonic monitor. And also a minimum donation of $50 will get you into the draw for Nintendo Switch. Remember that these donation totals are cumulative throughout the marathon. So if you keep your donations coming in, you can be in the draw for those fantastic prizes from our sponsors, ViewSonic and Kaspersky.
you did just say that this came out on the Switch, right?
Yeah, we're actually using this on the Switch right now. We made it through this time like we're supposed to. And because you navigated the room without the tool that tells you where the worms are, you got 4 guys here. They're the developers of the game, and they're just waking up, and they want a pot of coffee. So we're going to give them a pot of coffee, and in return, they give us infinite body odor.
I mean, I already had that. I didn't need the coffee.
Well, then I'm glad we're on a Discord call and not next to you, Drum.
What are you, everyone I've ever met? Oh.
So the egg we picked up earlier hatches one of those green dragons. Thankfully, we don't have to shoot it with fireballs. We drop the bait on the ground. You drop it anywhere else in the game, worm comes up, kills you Tremor style.
But pressure plate and your buddy sits on it, and then we're good.
Yep. So this is Donrick. He just got hurt pretty bad. Tells you that Mortimer isn't prisoner, he's manipulating everything, he wants his ring. You gotta give Donrick his ring, you get 2 spells, and there's the infinite body odor killing the troll. There is an exchange to getting it. We actually save a little bit of time because I don't have to do the amulet glitch. We can just go bleh, and get rid of them. Because we stink bad.
Remember my 7th grade years. So here's the Kraken.
Yes, you're navigating a very difficult water portion. It can be quite annoying to control. It can be floaty and momentum based, so we're going to try and lure it, and we got to stay ahead as much as possible. This particular spot here is where normally if you're going to get caught, you get caught, because the detection is sometimes just brutally unfair. Like that.
And for those of you who played this at home, if you try to go past Donrick and go down to where the Norlock, it's actually called a Norlock. I don't know why, but whatever. If you try to go down there without talking to Dunkirk, Dunbar, whatever his name is, you cannot win the You cannot win the situation. If you go to the whirlpool, you automatically die. If the Kraken catches you, you die. If you try to go back up the stairs, you still die. Talk to the man, please.
Alright, we looked much better this time around. As long as I don't get stuck in a wall, which is still possible. And we're going to look like what looks like a death animation here by falling into the whirlpool. But we also take the Norlac with us. In other versions, you see the goblins come down to the gate for the Fountain of Youth. Nice little animation, but we get pulled out, and time has passed, and the floor is over. And it's a goblin.
Hey!
Revived you with the Fountain of Youth. So we find some gold that we have absolutely no use for. We get the spell, and another spell. I wonder what all these spells are going to be used for. And we come into a nondescript room. With a single hole. And we're going to fall down it.
And
it's a dragon! So this is the final boss. Pure memorization of when to push the button. He's going to free fire 6 times, and this spell lasts just long enough for each breath. That's going to be number 5. 6. Next is a super fire. He winds up twice, so you know it's much more deadly. Lasts longer. Use fire protection. We've got nothing else to do, so let's hold up our shiny amulet and see if we can glitch it.
Why not?
Mortimer comes out and starts complaining that you need to read the amulet to do the thing we've been avoiding to do, but we don't like reading, so we're not going to. So instead, he's going to try and kill us with lightning, so we're going to turn ourselves into a statue. Once again, know when to push the button. If you see the dragon's head move, that's usually the time you need to be pushing the button by. If you wait afterwards, it's too late. Now notice the head don't move on this one, because it's a trick! He pulls it back and would waste one of your spells.
Very tricky.
Alright, we've got time coming up after the final block of text here, and I do one more spell. He complains that you were supposed to read the amulet to kill the dragon because they've been in a war for 1,000 years. The dragon killed his race, he killed all the other dragons. Just a conflict. So he holds up the amulet for some reason, and we're going to take our final spell, and that's time, and take the amulet back. He catches on fire. Supposedly he's the Immortal, I guess, and dead. Very anticlimactic.
Immortal to me. And then the dragon just kind of stares at you for a bit, and you leave.
Rope comes down. We'll see the effect of the bid war here one more time. It impacts the post-credit scene here. Journey takes out 2 days, and Anna appears. And suddenly, you become aware that the water has invigorated you and you've become more youthful.
That means I can run again.
That would be nice in this. And so that's the conclusion of the Immortal. I want to quickly just load this here with the coffee pot. If we didn't grab the coffee pot and we approached the developers earlier, and we tell them we have a pot of coffee, they lie,
but
or we lie, they light us on fire. So with that concludes the Immortal. I appreciate everyone showing up and donating, and ESA letting this run happen here.
Before you go,
yeah,
I do have a couple of donations for you. I believe that this first donation came through at the tail end of the last run, and I believe I read it before it was due, so I do apologise. I'll read you this one, and then we've received a second one as well.
Okay.
And I hope that these are relevant. I think they are. We've received $25 from Jen Elric, who says, good luck with your run, Daddy. Me and Mommy are cheering you on. Love, Jen Elric and baby Eri Elric. And we've just received another one again. Good job, Ephraim. Many hugs later. Love, Jen Elric and baby Eri Elric. And that second one was for $10. So thank you very much indeed for both of those generous donations.
Oh, thank you. How sweet.
Okay. Anything else you want to add?
No. Other than that, good luck with the rest of the marathon.
Yep.
Okay,
Thanks,
fantastic. Well, fantastic. Thank you very much. And I just wanted to say a big thank you to Ephraim and for Drumboardist for fantastic commentary there. We're going to go to an intermission just now, folks, and then we'll be right back with the next run. I'm going to be handing over to Pikastrof. That was my last reading shift for the marathon, but thank you very much indeed, ESA. I hope everybody has enjoyed so far, and please keep those donations coming in. We've still got plenty of good content for you for the rest of the day. Cheerio for now.